Hello everyone, this is Aaron from Kindle Queens. Welcome you to our online show about our company. Now I'm very glad to give you a brief introduction of our company. And Kindle Queens is a professional crane manufacturer of overhead cranes, gantry cranes, crane tolling, crane hoist, and other crane parts. And we have focused on high-level European design crane for over more than 10 years. And our factory skill is we have more than 500 employees and we have over 150 engineers. And for our equipment, we have over 200 sets advanced Korean production equipment, so which can ensure our high quality Koreans. And so for the certificate, we have ISO, we have CE, ISO, and other certificates, and we can provide the certificate on customers' requirements. And now I believe maybe you are going forward to see our factory. And before with our factory, we also have good news to share with you. Is that during this online show, our company specially promoted two events. One is to buy one get one free, and the other is 10% discount on the total amount price. And so you can just click buy one get one free or 10% discount on our living show. So we are warmly welcome your message, and we will send you the product discount details. And now you can follow me to see our workshop. So this workshop we study now is the new workshop we just expanded this year, and this is so I will show you the details for and we will show you some type of cranes running on on the top of the workshop. So now follow me to see our workshop. Yes, as you can see. So for this, the two sets, on the top, the two set height is the single gird design overhead crane. And for this two set cranes, this is the European design. So later I will show you the details of the cranes. So and we will show you the advantages compared with the traditional design crane. And so this is and you can and Miss Guo can drive the two crane apart. 把这个两个分开。As you can see the crane. So it's in two sets. So we just let them together. And now you can see is the single gut crane is compared with the end beams, the main girder. This is the end beam. and this is and it's the main girder. So the end beam, as you can see, it's the modular design, and it is connect with the main girder by bolted, and it is you can see the motor. There is a tripling motor on the side of the beam, and it also it has two end beams and one main girder, and the main part is the hoist. The hoist is you can see is the European design, and compare with the traditional design, the size is much smaller, and you can see it is the main girder is across the hoist, so which can increase the lifting height. So compare with the traditional design, so the advantage is that for the crane, it's the European design, and the crane dead weight is much lower, and the wheel pressure is lower. So when you design the workshop, so the so for the workshop the cost can reduce a lot, and for the total height, is much lower than the traditional crane. So the total height of the workshop can reduce 1 to 2 meters for the total height. So it can also save a lot cost of the workshop for you. And now our workers can operate the crane. And the crane you can see now is done. 看一下。Okay, now is now now is stop. Now it has the limit switch. So and the distance it is to the ground can be adjustable, and it's for the limit switch. Later I will show you the details. It is for 3 levels, and it's when it's done, it has 2 steps. One is here, it is slow, and when it's done here, it will stop. So so this is we call it it's 2 steps the limit switch. So it can let the goods done very smoothly. And for the food, you can see it's in the very inside. It's very smooth. Just finger can move it. And this also has the safety lock. You can see. And so if it leaves the goods, so the rope or other things, the lifter will not lose. And you can see the hook. The hook is also the European design, and this is the 15 crane. And the size is much smaller compared with the traditional design. And also, it also has the advantage is that so when the hoist travel to the left or to the right, so it can very close to the end beam. So the purpose is that it can increase the working area. So for the traditional, maybe the hook can will stop here, but for this European crane, it can stop maybe here. So it will have more areas for working area. So it's this is also the advantage. And for the, I will show you the speed. For the lifting speed of the hoist is double speed. So the standard speed is 5.8 uh, to 2 meters per minute, and the traveling speed. So for the cross traveling speed is 20 meters per minute, and for the long traveling limit speed, long traveling speed is 3 to 30 meters per minute, and for the lifting speed is the double speed, and for the cross traveling and for the long traveling, it is controlled by VFD, so it is controllable very smoothly. Now I will operate you can see this is and you can see it is very smooth, not sharp. So if the other cranes, the traditional design, maybe when it start or stop will be sharp. So this is very smoothly, and you can hear the noise. The noise is low noise. And the hoist means the lifting, you can see it very smoothly and low noise. You can see this is the double speed, this is low speed, and this is the high speed. This is the highest cross. So we can see. So just now I said the speed is 220. So when it starts, the speed is 2, and then it's at 220 meters per minute smoothly. So when it is stopped, it's also very smooth. And just now, okay, now we let it run to the one side. Almost touch the enemy. So the wood is almost reach the ground. So it's very near. So when it is done, so I mean the working area, so it's very big. end beams. On both sides, it has the limit switch, and the limit switch we select is Schneider brand plus limit switch. And now is Hoist first heavy, and now I will show you the long heavy. Just now I checked the speed is 3 to 30 meters per minute, and it is also VFD country. And the VFD we selected is Schneider brand, and we can also select the ABB or other brand as as your requirements. So you can see the crane is it's very smooth, and it will not shock in the start or stop. It's very comfortable environment to them. And for the long term, it has two motors on both sides. For this side, I mean one, three, one type motor. On the other side, it also has one motor, and these two motors are controlled by one VFD. So the speed is the same. So it can make sure the crane on the both sides is start or stop at the same time. And for this crane, let me show you the side. So for the whole crane, just now I have introduced. It is composed by the two end beams and the hoist. For that is the power supply box, the total power supply box, and for the hoist, the electric box are are in the are in the box are in the hoist. So and this is the wireless control, and we can also provide the pendant line control. And for this the system, the system, you can see the for the hoist power supply. Now I running the hoist, so you can see the cable system. The hoist power supply is by the cable system. So it is composed. The cable power supply is composed by the serial, the cable trolley, and the cables. This is the power supply for the hoist, and for the long cabin, you can see the red patch. The red patch, we call it single pole bus bar, and so it also we also have other types for the power supply, and if for the low capacity the cranes, you can select the bus bar other kind of bus bar. And we can, for other customers, so they will have for the big capacity crane, they will use the steel angle bus bar. And so when, whatever type of bus bar you select, we will provide design the collector. So the red part is the collector. So we will provide the suitable collector according to the bus bar. And for the bus bar system, we can also provide. Just now I said it's so we can also provide the crane parts system. You can see the crane is modular raised, and the crane parts can be easily replaced. For the whole crane, we adopt bolt structure connection, and for the main girder and the end beams are bolted. And for the electrical is plug-in electrical connection, so which is convenient for installation and maintenance. So for the installation is very easy, and even now due to the COVID-19, so for many area our engineer can go to your site. So we will provide the installation drawings and the installation video for you, and it's very easy to installation. So for the structure, just the bedroom is okay, and for the electric parts, so we will testing. It will be tested before leaving our factory. And at your side, you just plug in is okay, and no need the professional electric engineers. You can do it. So you don't worry about the installation. So it will be very easy, just like the logo. And for the limit switch, uh, you can see in the both sides of the end beams, it has the buffer, the rubber buffer, so it can protect the crane by. So, and we can also provide the laser limit switch. So it's so the if several set crane in the same bay, it can protect the cranes touch each other. And just now I said for the crane is a modular design, so if you can meet the main girder at your site, we can only put the end beams, the power supply, the hoist, and the other parts instead of the main girder, so it can save the shipping cost, and we can provide the product drawing for the main girder. For the main girder if needed. And just now we have seen the overview of the whole page. And now you can see this is the hoist. the hoist for the crane, single hoist, and so it's the same. It's the same. And this is you can see the capacity is 510. So you can see it is FEM. So for our crane, we are following the FEM standard and ISO standard. So the design, the crane design, and the crane production will be following the FEM standard strictly. So just now I have show you for the overview for the main parts of the cranes, and now I will show you the details of the for the lifting mechanism. So for the cranes, it's equipment for lifting the things, for lifting goods. So I think maybe the main parts is the hoist. So now I will show you the details for the hoist. So for the hoist, it is composed by this is the lifting the mechanism. This is the motor, the gearbox, and in this cover, it has fans inside, and inside it also has the brake. It is an electric brake. Is at the underside of the motor. So this is the three in one type. The three-in-one type for the mechanism. So we select is SEW brand or ABB brand. So for the standard is ABB or SEW. So and it also can select it according to your requirement. And this is the drum. The drum is it can this is, you can see here. This is the drum. The drum is connected with the gearbox, and this is the wire rope hooks, and you can see this is inside. Maybe you can see it is fans inside the cover. And for this is the uh, lifting mechanism. And for this, you can for the hoist the traveling. Just now we have shown the cross traveling, and the cross traveling is by two drives. This one and the other one is two. The power you can see the power is here. Maybe you can see the power is 1.37. So it is two set motors, and this is also the three-in-one type the motor. This is the gearbox, and for the motor and the brake. So we call it a three-in-one type. So this advantage is that so this is maintenance free. So within 5 years, so no need to maintenance, no need to add oil. So it's so when you buy this crane, so for many years, it can save the maintenance cost for you. And this is the drive wheel. It's the drive wheel, and this is the driving wheel. It has total 4 wheels, two drive wheel and two set driving wheel. This need the key. And this is the electric box for the crane, for the hoist, and so for the just now I said for for the whole crane. It also has another set electric box. This the white one electric box is the total power supply electric box, and then it has two box. So at the underside, this is the buffer. It has four sets rubber buffer, so can protect the hoist. And the class for the motors, for the lifting motor and for the cross motor, the protection level is IP65. And for the normal cranes, the motor the protection level is IP44, and for this is IP65. It's high level. And for the resilience class, use it with H class, and for the traditional motor is F class. So H class is much higher than F class. So for this, for the hoist, we can see this is the oil window. So we can see the oil and through this, so we can check. It's easy to check when the oil need to add it. And just now I have to show that this design is this is the main girder. So and you can see this is also the adjustable design. So whether the main beam is the width, so it can adjustable accordingly. So now it's here, and it can be adjusted by here. So according to the main girder size, and for the traditional design, the hoist, so for the hoist, the cross traveling mechanism is is under the main girder. So for the hoist, the lifting the mechanism is under the main girder. So for this design, the main girder is cross the hoist. So the advantage is that so it can increase the lifting height. So this design is very good for the less heat the workshop. And yes, for this is the this is the rotating type the limit switch. So we select it is Italy GT brand, and just now I have introduced it has three levels for the top level, and it's one step, and for the down, it has two levels. One is one step is slow down and slow the speed, and the second step is stop. And so for the top will be for top limit switch. It will be one is the rotating limit switch, and for the other is the gravity the limit switch. So for the two limit switch can protect the hook to touch the hoist. And so for the now we can open it. So for the electric, the brand we select is Schneider brand. So our standard is Schneider brand, and we can also select the AB brand as a requirement. Okay, so now you can click uh, message on our showroom. You can click the buy one get one free, or get 10% discount. Okay. Now now this the event is just during our online show, and just in this online show can get this very good very good event. It's buy one to get one free, and you can for this is is on the left side of the phone. You can click here to follow us, and you can got more details for the discount and our product details. So please send us message. We will give you our best offer according to your requirement. Now we are waiting for your messages. Okay, thank you. And for this is our just now we show you the single cranes. The single cranes is the capacity is from for the 1 ton, 2 ton, and up to 20 tons. And we also have double girder cranes and other double girder cranes, triple cranes, and other type cranes. So you can just tell us your purpose. We will recommend the recommend the suitable cream for you. And so for this, you can see the both sides of our workshop. So it's the process requirement, and for this, you can see is the perpendicular facility of the beam process requirement, and it's for the wheels business process requirement. So our process is according to GB and the FEM standard. And so for the each process, our workers will following the process the requirements strictly. So for each process, we have the requirements. So the workers can see the standard and requirements. So when they are produced the creams. Okay, now we see that this is the main girder and end beams. So this is the complete set. It's not the portrait design. It's the complete design. So this is the 15 screen, and the spin is 15.5 meters. And this is the end beam. And these two parts will be bolted. Will be bolted together. And so this is the traditional design for the double cranes. And this is the plate, the work plate, and we can provide both sides the work plate as the requirement. And we can see this area is the tip crane, the pin, the arm, the clamps. So this is ready to ship. And this is also some, you can see also some of the main girders for the cranes. And it's the double girder. And so now we have introduced our the single girder cranes. And later the following we will see we also have the KDK cranes and the double girder cranes. Now it has for me to I will introduce the other type of cranes. Okay, now we can see this. This is winch. This is the electric winch for our double girder cranes. So before we introduce our double girder cranes, firstly I want to show you the details for the winch. You can see these photos. So the winch is composed by the gearbox, the hook. It's the structure, the trolley structure. The trolley structure is composed by, you can see the two sets end beams and one main beam for the structure for connect the two end beams. And we can also see the limit switch. It also have the limit switch. And the gravity, the limit switch. So for the winch is different with the hoist. So for the winch, we can see very clearly for the motors and the gearbox and for the brake. So it's not the 3-in-1 type, but for the winch, the traveling is also for this time. The traveling motors is the traveling mechanism is also 3-in-1 type. And for this, the red one is the lift motor. The lift motor also has the brake, the electric brake, as the inside of the motor. And so you can see this part. This part is the traveling compatibility. So this is the modular design. So according to different types, different capacity, it has different wheels, different types, the beams, and the traveling mechanism is also the different size, different power. So this is from S2 to S6. So for the current traveling, we will we will design according to your cranes and the different traveling speed. Now we see the winch and the nature. We will see the whole crane for the length for the dark color. now see the just see again. Okay, now we can go at this area. And see number of trains. And now we standard is the TBT train. The TBT is and the capacity is less than 210. And this is the TBT crane. Now our workers, we can see our workers now are operating the cranes. So compare with the single set cranes. Just now for the compare with European design single set cranes. Just now we see. Can see the difference is the lifting mechanism. So this is chin hoist, and just now is revolve electric hoist. So we can see this is the chin hoist, and so you can see this machine is that is how we made the main girder of the KPK crane, and this is the steel coil. And for this step, the coil to this machine, and one step by one step. And you can see from there to here, it is made from the flat steel plate to this type. Yes, this type. And then, so this is then uh, we will weld the two parts like this. So this is the main beam, main girder, and this is the cutting machine. And according to the for different span, we will cut the beam accordingly. And this typically is very easy to control. And according to the requirements, we can also add VFD control for you. And for the structures, the long traveling beam, for the fast traveling beam, So for the whole sets, we can provide. So for this area is our the area for the TBK Korean production. So this is the different process. So one step by one step, and we can see that it's the where the process requirement, and it's the welding of diaphragm and longitudinal welds. And this is just our one workshop, and you can see there are many the advanced equipment, and we have more than 200 sets advanced equipment. So for the cream production. So now we want to introduce our laser machine. Now we can see how it works. Now our workers operate the laser machine, and you can see this is the drawing. So the machine will cut the parts. So according to the design, and so so this is so compare with the for the fire cutting machine. So this is very advanced. So this I will show you the for the for the cream pads. We can see the difference. So for the advantage is that so the main parts of end beams and pulley steel plates are made by the laser cutting machine. The advantage is that the heat affected zone is very small and not easy to deform. The cutting seam is smoothly and beautiful without subsequent processing. So later I will show you the cutting seam. So how it is smoothly compared with the fire cutting machine. Okay. And this is just now is the drawing is this, and we can see the seam is very smoothly, and it is no need for the folding process. And we can see the iron part. You can see for different types for the the steel plate. And it's very, very smoothly. And so for the end beams, so for the main parts, we all cut by the laser machine. So, so if you see the cranes, they are look just the same, but in many places you can't see in the details. So for our cranes, so we want to show you our the details. So 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 the quality is you can't judge able the quality by its appearance. And in many places we cannot see it. So we also control the high quality, and we use the high quality the machines. For the laser machine, the cost is much higher than the fire cutting machine. And for this, also the spare steel plates, we use the laser machine cutting it. Can see the details. So it's really different. So this is just one machine. I show you. So it can show our the high quality. How we can provide and processing the high quality greens. And for the greens, we want to show you for our advantage. But when you use it, maybe 1 year, 2 year, and for the greens, we not use for just 1 or 2 years. Maybe it will running for over 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or maybe 50 years. So if you so for our trees, so we so the cost is higher. So some people said we buy they didn't want to buy a crane by high cost. But if you buy the lower cost but the lower quality crane, so maybe for 1 or 2 years it's broken, and for the maintenance cost is also much higher. So compare with so for long term loading, so so whether you choose the cranes or other products, we recommend you use you supply you cooperate with high quality supplier. This is the grape crane for for between the rubbish. And this is we are hosting the cranes. And this is the special crane. So we have many types of cranes, and we can provide we can design the cranes for you according to the requirement. And so whether the single cranes, double cranes, big cranes, triple cranes, or other type of cranes you need. So just feel free to send us inquiry. We will design for you and give our best offer for you. And this machine, this mangler is just moved there. This machine is the auto bedding machine for producing the man girder. And this is the fat cutting machine. And for the total length is about 40 meters. And also, why we set it 40 meters? As you know, the spin of the crane is will not over 40 meters. So the crane main girder for the steel plate for the main girder of the crane. So it is cutting by the whole one piece the steel plate. So the main girder the upper steel plate or the bottom steel plate or the side plate is not welded. It is the one piece. So so this can make sure the crane the main girder the strength is very strong. And so for the main girder, we use we call it this is the fair cutting machine. And just now we have showing you the laser machine. The laser machine is for the for the tooling, for the end beam, or other the small parts. So this is the singular crane. This is this is the main girder, and you can see here. It is bolted with end beams, bolted with the end beams, and the print is very smoothly, and the thickness is our print. The thickness will over 120 mil. This is also the European design, the European design main girder. This is double girder. Uh, this is a double girder crane, the main beam. And you can see this. The surface, the surface is this is shoot plastic. So uh, this is just a sheet plastic. When the when the before we made the main girder, when it is steel plate, so we do the shoot plastic, and after welded, so after the main girder welded, so we again do the shoot plastic, and by this shoot plastic machine. This is the shoot blasting machine. So I will show you why the advantage why compare why we use the do the process of the shoot blasting. You can see this is just done. You can see it's just done the shoot blasting. You can see this. this huge blasting machine for steel plates, and for the main beam. As just now I have said. So the first process is we do the shoot blasting for the steel plate, and when it is welded, so we do again the shoot blasting for the man girder or other parts. So the whole beam shoot blasting after the main beam welded. So the advantage is that the welding stress is effectively released. So and cleans the steel plate, oxide the scale and the rust. So this is the advantages. So and after we do the shoot blasting, we print the first print. So after shoot blasting, then we print. So it is very the print is very strong, and the thickness is it's and it's good for the print. And so for many companies and to for do the shoot blasting, we should move the main girder cross here, and it's also cost increase many cost. And but after print, so after print, it's not easy to to find to see whether we have to the shoot blasting. But whether you see it or not, we will do the shoot blasting. So maybe for 1 year you cannot see the difference, but for 2 years, 5 years, or over 10 years, so you can see the much difference compare our cranes with other companies. And this is the crane assembly area. This is the traditional design cranes, and this is uh, the view for the trolley. And you can see the details. I want to show you uh, one place is the press plate. For the press plate, many companies they just maybe this is a steel plate. They just weld like this, just weld it. But for our, it's the weld and adjustable the pressure press plate. So maybe after many years, you want to replace the reel. So it's very easy. You just lose the bolt, and so you can replace the reel very easily. And for the cost, maybe for the cost is much higher for this type. The press plate, the cost is much higher than just the wheel plate. So so that's why that's why we select the very small the parts for the crane. We use the good brand and good type, and for the we call it the cost higher type. So this is this is also considering for customers. And so in many places, so it's we see it is big. It's a big, but it's a big crane. But so we will control the each details. So for provide you high quality the cranes. And this is this crane is the European type cranes. It's the main gird cranes. This is you can see this is the end beams. I want to show you the details of the end beams. You can see the end beam is on each side is 4 wheel, and for the one on one side the end beam is by 3 parts. It's for the two parts the end beam, and is the in the middle is the connect beam. So for this, for the crane for long traveling, it has the wheels total for 8 sets. So the the wheel pressure is reduced half than the traditional design. And so for the wheels, you can select is the small type. And for the cranes, for this is can make the wheel and the wheel. For the wheels and the wheels can touch the mat wheel, so the crane will traveling more smoothly.
Oh,
Now our worker will operate the cranes, and this is the 20 by 15 crane. So it is also VFD brand, VFD control. For the lifting mechanism, it has 2 hooks. You can see one is the main hook, the capacity is 20 ton, and the aux hook is 15. And this the hook also have the safety lock. Also the capacity is 20%, but you can see the up and down is very smooth, also very smoothly. Just now I put our worker to operate the crane, and for the cross traveling and the long traveling. Now is the cross traveling and the long traveling. For the cross traveling and the long traveling is VFD control. You can see it is start is very smoothly, and the you can hear now the voice the noise is very low, very low noise. Even it is running to outside, but we almost can't hear any noise. So for this double girder cranes, it is composed by main girder end beams. Two pulley hooks. So for the control method, for this type crane, is remote control, and we can also provide the cabin control, pedal line control, and as your requirement. And now it's almost to say goodbye of this online show. So, and the most important thing is our for the event, the special event for this only in this online show is buy one get one free. The second is to 10% discount. So it's really very good chance. So just send us message and leave our message. We will give you our best offer with best price. And now we are waiting for you, waiting for your message, and waiting for your inquiry. And making the Koreans can be your trusted Korean partner.